Good afternoon, Committee Chair Steiner.
Well, hello. How's all our wonderful RTA staff doing today?
We are good.
How
are you?
I'm fabulous.
Yes, you are.
All right, just checking to see if we got everybody. Let's see, we got Lonza, Drea. Looks like we're missing maybe a couple board members here.
We are.
We are, huh?
Yep. Brian Berkson. We're missing Rta Valley and Rta.
Yeah. We'll give them 30 more seconds. I think we still got enough.
We do. We have a quorum.
All right. All right. Well, their 30 seconds are up. Let's get started, you guys. I would like to call the Board Admin and Operations Committee meeting to order at 1:01 p.m. Thank you for joining the Board Admin and Ops Committee meeting today, Wednesday, May 4th, 2022. Before we begin with today's business, please ensure that you are in a quiet environment with no background noise, and please mute your device until called upon by the chair or the clerk to speak. Will the clerk please read the special notice?
On September 16, 2021, Governor Newsom signed Assembly Bill number 361 that amends and extends certain Brown Act requirements pertaining to telephonic conferencing of local government meetings through January 1, 2024. As such, RTA has opted to conduct the May 4, 2022 committee meeting via teleconference. Participants can participate via teleconference in each participant's own office home area, which will not be made physically accessible to the public.
All right. Thank you, Joan. And for today's meeting, will you also take roll call?
Yes. City of Corona.
I am here.
City of Rta Valley. City of Moreno Valley.
Here.
City of Murrieta.
Here.
City of Riverside.
Here.
City of San Jacinto.
I'm here.
County of Riverside, District 1.
Here.
County of Riverside, District 3.
Here.
Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank
Members,
you.
please remember to mute your device.
There you go. All right, Joan, we also take attendance of RTA staff.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Kristen Morsinski. Here. Charlie Ramirez.
Here.
Tom Franklin.
Here.
Laura Camacho. Here. Ehab Azab.
Here.
Rick Kazarowski.
Here.
Jim Neepkins.
Here.
Stephanie Searles.
Here.
Melissa Blankenship. Robert Fernandez.
Here.
Albert Jimenez.
Here.
Jennifer Wynn.
Here.
Brad Weaver. Yesenia Felix.
Here.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Chair.
Thank you, Joan. Okay, we got item 3, public comments for non-agenda items. Will the clerk please read the directions for public comments?
Members of the public may address the board regarding any item within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board. However, no action may be taken on off-agenda items unless authorized by law. Comments shall be limited to matters not listed on the agenda. Members of the public may comment on any matter listed on the agenda at the time that the board considers that matter. Each person's presentation is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes.
Has the clerk received any requests in writing?
No, Chair.
All righty. Is there anyone on the line that would like to make comments on items not listed on the agenda? All right, hearing no one rush to the phone. Is there, or the public comment portion for items not listed on the agenda is now closed. Let's move on to item 4, approval of minutes for April 6, 2022, Admin and Ops Committee meeting. Does any member of the board have any comments or corrections? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion to approve?
San Jacinto moves.
District one.
I heard a San Jacinto, and then I think a couple talked over each other. Who's quick? Who's quicker? Hurry.
District 1.
All right, District 1. Jerry's got the second. Can the clerk please take a roll call?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Rupa Valley, City of Moreno Valley,
Abstain.
City of Murrieta,
Approved.
City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of San Jacinto,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
Chair, that passes with 6 affirmative and 1 abstention.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have item 5, which is our consent calendar. All items on the consent calendar will be approved by one motion, and there will be no discussion on individual items unless a board member or member of the public requests a specific item to be pulled from the calendar for a separate discussion. We have 2 receive and files on our consent calendar. Does any committee member wish to pull an item for discussion? Does any member of the public wish to pull an item for discussion? Do I have a motion to receive and file items 5A and 5B?
Moreno Valley,
San Jacinto, second.
Moreno Valley and San Jacinto. Joan, can you take a roll call vote?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Rupa Valley, City of Moreno Valley,
yes.
City of Murrieta,
Yes.
City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of San Jacinto,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
Chair, that is 7 affirmatives, unanimous.
Thank you. Let's move on to item 6, which is California broker compensation disclosure reporting for public agencies for calendar year 2021. And Ms. Laura Camacho will present.
Chair and members of the committee, my name is Laura Camacho, and I'm the Chief Administrative Services Officer for the agency. Every year, health plans and insurers are required to disclose broker compensation, i.e. commission, information to the governing board of any public entity with which they are contracted. The commissions are reported to employers by the health insurance carriers through Form 5500 disclosure forms. For RTA, the 2021 disclosure forms are included at the end of this report within the board packet under Attachment A. The commissions outlined are those paid to our current health insurance broker, Burnham Benefits Insurance Services, or Burnham, by our various health insurance carriers. The committee will find a summary of commissions paid on the next page of this report. While the agency's service contract with Burnham outlines payment of commissions at a rate of 1.6% of total premiums, not all lines of coverage pay commissions, and some carriers pay additional broker fees. Based on the premiums paid, the agency has not paid commissions over 1.6% of total premiums for all lines of health benefit coverage. The additional broker fees are not included in the 1.6% commission rate as they are incentive payments, and they're paid directly to by the insurance carriers to the health insurance broker. So it doesn't affect the amount of premiums the agency pays to the insurance carriers. Unlike health plans and insurers, auto and general liability insurance carriers are not required to disclose commissions paid to brokers. In years past, however, for transparency purposes, the agency has informed the board of commissions paid on our auto physical damage, general liability, and other lines of coverage that are paid to Alliant, our current broker for those lines of coverage. However, commissions are no longer paid to Alliant as the agency pays a flat fee for their services. But for informational purposes, the agency's board-approved service contract with Alliant is currently $169,200 per year. In 2020, some of the Hartford AD&D commissions were incorrectly directed to Marsh and McLennan or Barney and Barney. They were the agency's former health benefit broker. Please note that the Hartford made corrections to the broker commission distribution, and this is reflected in their disclosure forms for 2021. There is no fiscal impact associated with this item, and the recommendation before the committee is to receive and file this item. And Chair, that concludes my presentation.
All right, thank you so much, Laura. Did any committee members have any questions for Ms. Camacho? Not seeing any hands raised. Has the clerk received any requests in writing to speak on this item?
No, Chair, I have not.
All right, is there anyone on the line that would like to make a comment on this item? All right, hearing none, item 6 is received and filed. Let's move on to item 7, authorization of award agreement number M-22-006F to Trillium CNG for compressed natural gas preventive maintenance and repair services. Ehab Azab will present.
Good afternoon, Chair, Senate, committee members. My name is Ehab Azab. I'm the Chief Procurement and Logistics Officer for the agency. The item before you today is a request to authorize award of agreement number M-22-006F to Trillium CNG for compressed natural gas preventive maintenance and repair services. The agency owns and operates 2 compressed natural gas known as CNG filling stations that provide for the fleet of 40-foot buses in Riverside and Hemet facilities. Natural gas is purchased under a contract with GHI Energy and transmitted to the agency through Southern California Gas Company pipeline. The natural gas is then compressed by the station equipment, creating CNG fuel. Combined, this station produces approximately 2.3 million therms annually. The bulk of it is used by the agency fleet, and a small portion of it is sold to the public at Hemet facilities. This scope of service is crucial to the agency to ensure optimum operation while maintaining high standards of safety. There are 2 elements of the proposed 5-year contract. One is the scheduled preventive maintenance, and the other is the emergency or unplanned maintenance. The current service contract will expire in June 30th, 2022. On February 11, 2022, staff issued the request for proposal known as RFP. The RFP was publicly advertised in a newspaper of general circulation, and a notice was posted on the agency website along with a copy of the RFP document. The agency also sent notices to the local chambers of commerce in cities that are members of the Joint Power Agreement. On March 17, 2022, the agency received proposals from the following 2 proposals. One from Clean Energy of Newport Beach, California, and the second from Trillium CNG from Houston, Texas, hereinafter called Trillium. An evaluation committee representing staff from purchasing and maintenance department evaluated the proposal according to evaluation factors listed on the RFP. Evaluation committee found that both proposals submitted exceptions to the RFP document, which include deviation to performance requirements, submission of work orders, service warranty, emergency pull-out, indemnification, termination, and force majeure terms and conditions. There was a lot of deviation. Staff reviewed the feasibility of the deviation and provided response to both proposals. Some adjustments were made, but not all exceptions were deemed appropriate. Staff requested both proposals to withdraw their deviations that were not acceptable by the agency and confirm full compliance to the RFP requirements. Trillium accepted the agency response and was determined to be technically acceptable, while Clean Energy stated they were unable to meet the requirements of the RFP that without noted exceptions and requested withdrawal of their proposal. Trillium proposal reflects a good understanding of the agency's scope of services. Trillium successfully performed similar services to other transit agencies such as North County Transit District and San Diego Metropolitan Transit System. Trillium has been providing similar service to the agency since year 2017, and the staff is satisfied with their performance. Then the staff reviewed the price proposal submitted by Trillium of $1,445,097. After negotiation, staff requested based on final offer. In response, Trillium adjusted their pricing by cutting about $41,000, which lowered their pricing to be $1,403,664. This represents an 8% increase over the independent cost estimate prepared by the agency project manager. Based on detailed responsiveness and responsibility checks, staff determined the proposal received from Trillium is a responsive proposal from a responsible proposer. The price is found to be fair and reasonable in comparison to the independent cost estimate, and then the proposal was received under full and open competition. Sufficient funds to cover this request are included in the agency FY23 operating budget. Funding for the service beyond the current fiscal year will be included in the future budget request. Therefore, the request before you today is to approve and recommend this item to the full board of directors for their consideration as follows. The Rta Staff award agreement number M22006F to Trillium CNG for compressed natural gas preventive maintenance and repair services of the agency CNG filling station for a 3-year base period and 2 1-year options for a not to exceed amount of $1,403,664. Chair Sinners, committee members, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that presentation. Are there any members of the committee who have any questions for Mr. Azab?
Jim, Moreno Valley.
Yes, go ahead, David.
Yeah, question, do we have any propane buses still in operation?
What's the question?
Director Marquez, this is Kristen. No, we do not. We have CNG, and then I believe some of the dial-a-ride vehicles are still unleaded gas. So CNG primarily, though.
Okay. This next question, as we go out into this contract, I know it's a 3-year with 2 1-year options, and we're talking about electric buses. Does this cost differ or lower as we go on if we get the electric buses, or is this something that we have to pay out regardless of having electric buses in service?
So if you'll remember, Director Marquez, we do have a little bit of time to implement our hydrogen fuel cell buses. So this will help cover that time. We'll have some overlap where we have some fuel cells and some CNG, so we'll still need this. But this also is a not to exceed contract. So if we don't use it all, we don't have to use it all. So we can back down our usage as we're using the new fleet.
Okay. Thank you, Kristen. That's all I have, Jim.
Thanks, David. Jerry? Jerry, you're on mute.
Sorry.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, the compressed natural gas is being transmitted via Southern California gas pipelines. Does the Riverside Transit Agency have any responsibility for the costs associated with any issues on those pipelines?
Are you,
Mr. Azab or Kristen, you want to take that? Yes,
are you asking about as it relates to maintenance of the pipelines?
That's correct. Would there be any responsibility for any type of maintenance associated with those lines? I assume that those lines are probably at the cost of SoCal Gas to maintain them and keep them up. But I just wanted to check and make sure that I was correct.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you so much, Kristen.
Okay, so any other committee members have any questions? I do not see any hands raised. Has this clerk received any requests in writing to speak?
No, Chair, I have not.
All right, is there anyone on the line that would like to make a comment on this item? All right, hearing none, do I have a motion to approve?
Well,
District 1?
I think I heard Moval in District 1. Okay, will the clerk take roll call, please?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Harupa Valley,
I have to abstain because I just joined. I'm not even sure what motion we voted on.
Better late than never, brother.
So I'll abstain.
City of Moreno Valley,
yes.
City of Murrieta,
Yes.
City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of San Jacinto, County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
And Chair, that was 7 affirmative, 1 abstention. It passed.
All right, let's move on to item 8. Hey, Brian, you got anything you want to talk about?
Not necessarily.
You got here at the perfect time. All right, what about you, David?
Nothing, thank you.
Cindy, welcome to our meeting. We're happy to have you. Do you have anything you want to share with us?
No, thank you. I will let you know that Mayor Ingram sends his regards. Unfortunately, he has COVID, but he's getting better. He's on the mend. And I'm honored to sit in his stay today, and I appreciate the warm welcome. Thank you so much.
Well, we hope Jonathan gets better quick, and it's great to have you, Cindy.
Thank you.
What about you, Steve?
All good here. Nothing to share. Thank you, Chair.
All right, thank you. Alonzo?
Nothing in Riverside?
There's always something going on over there. What
Well,
about you?
Nothing I would want to bore you all with today.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Alonzo? You hear Alonzo? All right. Jerry?
I like the hand signals of Alonzo. It's a new
I didn't even see him on the screen, so
It's great.
I don't know if I want to know what the hand signals were.
You gotta
All
make
right.
sure you know which ones are which. But thank you. Nothing for me.
Thanks. And how about you, Andrea?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, moving on to item 9. Kristen, do you have any announcements?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The only thing I would like to update you on is on Saturday, the 30th of April, we hit over 10,000 riders for the first time since the pandemic. So we're averaging about 28% down compared to pre-COVID on the weekends. And I was just at the APTA conference, and weekdays, transit agencies across the nation are trending at about 45% down still, which is right where we are. So we're in line with everyone else and starting to see those gains and seeing things improve. That's all I have.
Great. It's nice to see that we're going in the right direction. All right, the next board admin and ops meeting will be held on Wednesday, June 1st at 1 p.m. And this meeting is adjourned at 1:23. For those of you who have city council tonight, you have a few extra minutes to go study those agendas. Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.